Hey guys, before we get into this video episode, I just want to tell you guys a little something. In case you didn't know already, you should really go and follow Everything with Alina. I post everything there first, and then I post it on YouTube or Spotify or my website as well. And I do have a website, so again, on my Instagram in my bio, it has a little link, and you can click there, and it has everything all organized of a little sneak peek of what my upcoming episodes are going to be about. It has a link to my Instagram, my Spotify, and the YouTube. And again, if you want to see me talk about something or you're like, oh, has she done this yet? Feel free to DM me on Instagram at everything with Alina or comment on a post or something. My DMs are open. It's helping me as well if like you recommend something, because knowing this channel, we talk about everything, so I would definitely cover that up. Without further ado, let's get into the video. If you clicked on this video, you obviously know what it's about. But today, I will be talking about the driver's license drama that happened all the way in 2021. But I still want to talk about it because I made this my whole personality back in 2021. So I finally have someone to share it with. And that's you. Let's start. Yeah, we need like a little timeline. Let's go all the way back to 2019. In 2019, Disney Plus first launched. Along with that launch, they had new shows, which were Disney Plus originals, where you can only watch on Disney Plus, kind of like to try to make more people want to watch these shows and buy the subscription. And it worked. So the show is called High School Musical, the series. It starred Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett. And they fell in love. They were co-stars. They played a couple in this whole love thing. So then they fall in love and they start dating. Now, in 2020, Joshua Bassett writes a song for Olivia called Anyone Else, basically. And it's falling in love with a close friend and all of this. And then, a year later, 2021, Olivia Rodrigo releases her debut song, Driver's License. Takes the world by storm. #1 hit. It's doing amazing. And one of the lyrics says, I bet you're with that blonde girl. Who's this blonde girl? So then photos and videos resurfaced of Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter hanging out at a Halloween party. And a lot of people were like, is Sabrina Carpenter the blonde one? Is she the girl in this song? And the internet kind of like starts this whole thing. Like the fans started. So then Olivia comes up with her new song, Deja Vu. It's kind of like, oh, you're doing all these things with her, but we used to do them first, by the way. Just saying. None of that's special. And then Sabrina Carpenter comes out with her song, Skin, kind of saying, maybe we could have been friends in another light. Maybe if the story was different, we could have been besties, or we could have done a song together or do something. And another line in Skin goes, maybe blonde was the only rhyme. This is kind of like a dig towards Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license. So then the fans are going crazy. They're like, oh my god, Sabrina's the blonde one. Let's all hate on her. And then they're like, wait, no, let's not hate on Sabrina because Sabrina didn't do anything wrong. She probably didn't know. So then all the fans go to hate on Joshua. And now everybody's hating on Joshua, calling him a cheater and all of this. And then Olivia Rodrigo releases Sour, her debut album, which again does amazing. And in the song Traitor, we learn Joshua Bassett wasn't a traitor. Or he was a traitor. He wasn't a cheater. Joshua Bassett didn't cheat on Olivia. But everybody was like, let's still hate on him. We're with our girl Olivia over here. So then we kind of forget, they kind of like hate each other. It's this whole thing. Months later, a year later, I want to say. No, yeah, 2021. December of 2021. Joshua Bassett releases 3 songs. Crisis, Secret, Set Me Free. Crisis is like so beautifully written along with Set Me Free. It's don't you dare act like I didn't hurt you. Don't go thinking that I didn't hurt too. And it was yeah, I'm really heartbroken that you broke up with me, but I know we just didn't work out, but I still miss you. I still want you. I'm sorry for everything that's happened. And then set me free is like, it's been a year. It's been such a long year. I'm drained. I'm tired and all this. And then Joshua Bassett opens up about all the negative response he's gotten from so-called fans saying he should blank himself or he should blank, or you can search that up. I don't want to go into that right now. But it's kind of like, so whose side are we really on? Years go by, and then Joshua Bassett also releases Doppelganger, which I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't get mad at me if I did not pronounce that right, which I don't think I did. And it's like this song where the music video, it has a girl who looks exactly like Olivia Rodrigo. And everybody's, this guy just needs to move on. Like, she doesn't want you. 2022. Sabrina Carpenter releases Because I Liked a Boy. This blows up Sabrina Carpenter. She opens up about how the, again, so-called fans, in air quotes, were mean to her, saying that she's saying the same things that Joshua Bassett's so-called fans had said to Sabrina, that she should blank herself, that she's a terrible person. Listen to the chorus and it kind of gives you that full explanation. And then Sabrina Carpenter, like, in the bridge, when all this went down, we had already broken up. So it's kind of, but he didn't cheat, and this kind of goes back to the whole cheater and traitor. Like, they weren't together, which again, it doesn't really make it better. But then it's not really like they were best friends at the time. It's just the fans had changed it, so now they're like, oh, they definitely hate each other. And then in Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license, going back to that, she says, guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me, because you said forever, now I drive alone past your streets. And Sabrina Carpenter, in her song Vicious, she says, guess I was the next one to fall for your love songs, to fall for your songs, fall for your lies, in the sense. So it's, oh, this definitely is about Joshua. So again, Joshua, nobody's really to blame in this situation, because like, they were all young and all this, but I think what really twisted it so much was the fans, and were all the people saying negative things to Joshua, or negative things to Olivia, or just negative things to Sabrina, honestly, at this point, because the fans made it really seem like everybody was a villain in this story. The fans kind of altered it to make it seem like everybody was bad in their own sense, when I don't really think the situation had to be such a big deal that it was. Honestly, the drama, it was kind of iconic. It was kind of like what the 2020 version of celebrity tea, or whatever people in the 2000s used to call Johnny Depp and whatever his girlfriend he had, or who was it? It was that one. It was, I don't know. She, not Anne Hathaway. I don't know what I'm talking about, actually. And it was those celebrity dramas, that this is what it was for like my generation, and it became her personality. I loved Olivia. I still love her to this day. Her albums are amazing. Sabrina and Olivia, they have grown so much since the whole feud and since the drama. And Joshua Bassett's still been writing songs as well, and he's still been going on tour. So I'm like, good for him. All three of them are on tour. If I'm being totally honest of what team I am, I'm like low-key team Olivia. But again, don't get mad at me. That's just how I am. Just because I've grown up with Olivia Rodrigo, basically, like her shows and her music and all this, it's just, I've loved it for so long. Also, I totally remembered this. They like solved their beef. They met at the Grammys and at the Met Gala, and no hard feelings towards any of them. They're all cool now. Like, they're all chill. Olivia met Joshua up at premiere for something. It's this whole thing. They're all chill. Don't be that person who makes drama like quote unquote drama worse than it already is, because you're not cool, you're not funny. To the fans who did that, come on, guys. Olivia was like 18 when that happened. She was like 17. Sabrina like 21. Come on, guys. But anyways, that's just my little rant for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you. Bye.